Hello and welcome to another episode of Shibi Travels. For today's episode, we're here in the Mactan Island, which is a small island very close to Cebu province or the Cebu Island. And we're going to check out a new beach resort that opened 6 to 8 months ago. It's called Dusit Thani, and it's brand new. I was told again that they opened to 6 to 8 months ago. And so we got lost a little bit looking for it. But if you take the Puente Engaño Road, you're going to hit it at some point. So here we are. We're going to check in to Dusit Thani. I'll see you in a few minutes. Hello, my name is Ivy, and for today's episode, I'm here in Dusit Thani, which is a beach resort located in Mactan, which is a drive. It's like a 1 hour drive outside of Cebu. Dusit Thani is a famous beach resort that originated in Thailand, but they just opened a beach resort here in Mactan a year ago. So it's really brand new. Going inside the resort, there's a lot of construction. But as soon as you enter Dusit Thani itself, it looks really good. Unfortunately, it's raining, so I'll do my best to give you guys a tour. But yeah, I don't know if we can swim today, but I'll give you guys a really good tour of Dusit Thani. So Dusit Thani is a group of hotel chains that is headquartered in Bangkok, Thailand, but it has beach resorts all over the world. I remember growing up in Manila, there was a Dusit Thani hotel in the city of Manila or in Makati. I do remember that there was a Dusit Thani hotel back then. I don't know if it's still around. Anyway, we're gonna check out their entrance and their main lobby. The design is, typical Southeast Asian design. I will say it's a little bit similar to Shangri-La Mactan Cebu, although the design here is more modern. You can tell it's brand new, but the design and the layout is quite similar to Shangri-La Mactan Cebu. I would say Shangri-La Mactan uses more of the natural resources to design their lobby. I saw a lot of seashells, which was really more Filipino, but I guess they wanted to keep this a bit more generalized. So this is the main seating area. There's a hotel bar and restaurant. It's a rainy day today, so we're not gonna be able to enjoy the waters. I wanted to walk up and down the beach, but the wind is really choppy. So we're just gonna stick indoors as much as we can. Again, like I said, it's very similar to Shangri-La Mactan Cebu, which, I do want to point out that coming here, I paid with my own pocket. So when I give a hotel review, for all of my hotel reviews, I pay. I pay my hotel stays myself. So it's not sponsored. So when I give you an honest review, it's really honest and unbiased. So what I'm about to say is that I'm a little disappointed with the architecture, of Dusit Thani because it's similar to Shangri-La Cebu Mactan, and Shangri-La Cebu Mactan has been there for what, 20 years. So I thought there would be a bit more, creativity and ingenuity with their layout and their design, but there's not much difference. Now, I will say they have an equally an equally good deal. So, I know Shangri-La Mactan offers a price for day tourists who are not going to check in and who want to enjoy the amenities and not check in. And Dusit Thani has a similar package deal for day tourists. My family and I didn't want to check in overnight because we like the city life. We were all born and raised in the city, so we do like the city life. but we do like to relax and go to the beach. So let's tour the premises. They do have this nice little coffee shop. I'll check it out later. I'll show it to you. There's a lot of, foreigners in the beach resorts here in Cebu, which is good for business. I'm always happy for the people of Cebu. But at the same time, I do want to see local Filipinos enjoy our natural resources. So I would like to see more amenities or packages available to local Filipinos. I know that a lot of the beach resort managers here in Cebu and in popular islands in the Philippines, they do worry about etiquette. I do get that. So this is a Korean restaurant because again, there's a lot of foreigners coming to the Philippines for an affordable vacation, and the most common foreigners are Japanese and Korean tourists. But going back, I do wish that local Filipinos are able to enjoy our country's resources. But I understand that a lot of the beach resort managers are concerned about proper etiquette, right? So, but I think, Filipinos are educated enough that they know how to behave themselves and to follow proper etiquette when they're in a luxury beach resort. But yeah, so we're gonna check out this side. So they do have resort activities, which I don't think I recall. I think they do have that in Shangri-La Mactan as well. But this one they offered parasailing, which which I thought was really fun. So I'm here in Dusit Thani and it's a rainy day at the beach. You can't, I don't think anyone wants to go swimming at the beach right now because the waves are too rough. Everyone is just using the pool. They have a very nice infinity pool. So they have a really nice infinity pool. Dusit Thani just opened last year. It's a famous beach chain of beach resorts from Thailand. So the staff is still calling it a soft opening because I think maybe middle to late of last year. I love the design. It's very, Filipino interior design. I'm just a little bummed. I'm not even a little bummed. I am so bummed that it's raining because I'm so ready to enjoy sunny weather. That's not sunny weather. I mean, it's March. It's going into late March. It's supposed to be summer, but enough whining. So we're here in Dusit Thani. We have the day pass. You can always book a room here as a tourist, as a visitor, but we live in the city. We're staying in the city, so we came here as a day tourist. So you pay a certain amount for seniors. For seniors, it's gonna be roughly 1,500 pesos. So that's one senior, okay? So for a senior discount, it's like $56. No, sorry. It's roughly $26. And for a regular adult, it's $35 for a regular adult for the day use. If you want to do day use, it's available from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And if you're a day tourist, you also get food credit at the Sunset Sports Bar. So I believe they have 3 restaurants, just like I showed you. They have a Korean restaurant, the Sunset Sports Bar where we're at right now, and the hotel lobby. You can hang around in any part of the beach resort, but you can only get food credits here at the Sunset Sports Bar. So we're just gonna chill here while it's raining outside. Okay. Well, we're just waiting for a food, and I'll try to walk around some more and give you a better view, a better tour of Dusit Thani. I was so excited, guys, because I know Dusit Thani is a famous chain of beach resorts from Thailand, and I was so happy that they're opening here in Cebu, Mactan, but Mactan is right next to Cebu. But yeah, it's a bummer that it's raining, but I'll do my best to give you guys a great tour of Dusit Thani, so hang in there. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and press the like and subscribe button. I'll be right back. I'll just grab something to eat, and then I'll do another tour of the other half of the building, okay? So hang in there, don't go anywhere. Okay, so after grabbing a couple bites to eat, I decided to check out the rest of the place. I just want to say our server for that day was very entertaining. And she told us that they do keep things busy here in the beach resort because Mactan Island's main economic draw are the beach resorts compared to Cebu City, which is an economic hub in itself. So Tuesdays, they have Kamayan night, right? Karaoke nights are Wednesdays and Sundays because this is the Philippines. Thursdays are American nights. And then Saturdays, they have a foam party and a DJ by the pool. So they do keep things busy, especially for the tourists who checked in their beach resort. So let's go check out the rest of the place. Again, this is the Sunset Sports Bar. You can get your food credits if you're a day visitor. This is a travel agency inside the hotel. Osmeña Peak is very famous here in Cebu. It's a famous hiking destination. Moal Boal, I did a video on that, as well as Oslob with a whale shark encounter. So just click on the previous videos. Tops is a famous hiking and visiting destination as well. I haven't been to Bohol in decades, and I did a video on that as well. This one too. So just check out my previous videos. So I was looking around for things to do, and I decided to check out their deli slash cafe. I do like that it's well lighted, and they do have a lot of things to offer. This is the map of Cebu. So they do have the usual coffee and croissants. It wasn't that busy today, so I had time to do my videos. It's just a lot of sweets for me. I don't really eat a lot of sugar, but that's a mango cake. You'll see that a lot here in the Philippines. Some cookies and gelato ice cream, which are all good, I'm sure. I just don't eat a lot of sugar. So let's go check out the rest of the place. So as I'm looking around, munching the last bite inside my mouth, I overheard this commotion, and I'm such a dog lover that I can't resist. So I'm gonna go check out what's going on. I see two beautiful dogs, and I'm gonna go check it out. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Cute, 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 cute. Cute, cute. So this is a chocolate Labrador? Chocolate Labrador. He looks older, right?
8 years old.
8 years old. This one is Frisky. He looks younger. He's younger?
Yeah, 6.
6.
But you know, like if you try to look at his face,
Starting to show
his age.
Yeah. So Dusit Thani is a very pet-friendly resort. So you can see that they're being protective though, right? They're protecting you.
No, they
No?
don't care you.
They don't care. They don't care about you.
They don't care about you.
They're so cute. Cute fur babies. Oh yeah. I'm gonna touch them. I'm gonna touch this one.
Butter.
Butter is the name? My gosh, you get
Did
butter.
you have bread?
Do you have bread? You like bump your nose. Boop, boop. my god! They shed, huh? They shed. This one too, right?
Major shedding twice a year. Basically, they shed every day.
Oh.
That's the reason why you have to
You have comb them.
comb their hair.
What do you feed them a lot?
Anything.
Oh, anything.
No, just meat and dog food and bread.
Dog food and
His
bread.
favorite is beef and chicken.
Oh, beef.
And he loves bread so much. Bread is life for him.
Oh, starchy, huh? You like
This one,
starch.
Chicken is life.
Chicken
This
is
one,
life.
Chicken is life.
Chicken is life. Ooh, good boy. Ay, nako.
Chicken is life, but beef is lifer.
Beef is lifer. Uh-huh. They're good. I like their shape. You can tell they're very healthy.
No,
Yeah.
overfed.
Overfed? No, you're not
To be
overfed. You're not overfed. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
So Dusit Thani is a very pet-friendly resort. Their interior design is brand new, right? I'm gonna say this, like I said, I don't sugarcoat things in my channel. Compared to Shangri-La, of which I did another video. So Shangri-La is still a good beach resort, but you could see the rust. Because, you know, it's a building that's near... It's a building that's near the seashore, you know? So I could see the rust in the walls, just in the tiny details. And I'm one of those people who look at the tiny details. So this is one of their fancy restaurants. I think it only opens in the evening. So, yeah. Whereas Dusit Thani, I mean, they opened last year, so you're not gonna see much. But when I do visit, or when I check into hotels and you know, restaurants, I look at the details, and which is good and not good at the same time. Okay. The furniture design is very modern, and I think there's a convention going on because they're prepping the food. I'm gonna grab a plate. No, I'm kidding. Let's not grab a plate. So yeah, they're prepping the food for a convention. So the other side of the building is for conventions. This is a really huge artwork by it's done by a Filipino artist named Rafi Napay. It's called Buhay. It was done in 2018. It looks like a mixed medium, right? Thread, acrylic, textile cloth. I love the concept, mixed medium. I love the theme. It like man in the middle of the woods, stuff like that. So when I look at, okay, first of all, I'm not an art major by any means, but I love artworks. I love sculptures. My favorite artist is Dale Chihuly, who is a glass sculptor. Other than that, when I do look at artwork, I ask myself, what do I like about this piece? So for his piece, okay, what I like is the use of vibrant colors. I love colors, so he uses a lot of vibrant colors. And number two, I like the mixed medium. And then I ask myself, what does it make me feel? Because art is supposed to connect us to a human, to our human level, right? Art is meant to connect us to our humanity. So as I look at this artwork, it makes me feel more alive, though. So I know the theme is man surrounded by nature. Buhay, which is the title of this art piece, is called Life. But for me, as I look at this art piece, it's very vibrant. It really showcases the word life, and I do feel I feel positive just looking at it. Very vibrant and magnetic. So so I think that's a great artwork, for Dusit Thani. I think they have conventions, and the smoking area is right here, guys. So, in my previous workplace, we have a joke. Don't worry about making sure there's a smoking area, because if you're a smoker, you're gonna find a smoking area. So that was funny because it looks like they found their smoking area. So that was their convention center. And we're just gonna go back to the lobby. And I think my food should be ready by now. So I'll catch you later. Hang in there. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and click on the like and subscribe button. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab a bite. Ta-da. So the server told me that this was a famous teddy bear, but I really don't understand why. I think a lot of the young kids, they want their picture taken with the teddy bear, or maybe they want to play with it. But this is the recreational part of the Sunset Sports and Bar. As you can see, they have a nice pool table. So let's check out the outdoor area. Because of the cloudy and windy conditions, the beach resort manager does not allow anyone access to the sand area, and no one is allowed to go swimming, which is completely understandable. The waters here can be very rough, and you can get carried away, so I completely understand. If you go down this area, it goes straight to the sand and swimming area. And this is their outdoor seating space. So as you can see, it's really cloudy. So the Philippines has two seasons. It's either wet or dry season, or rainy and summer season, or rainy and sunny season. When I was growing up in the Philippines, my high school teacher once said that the Philippines is the land of 1,000 typhoons. I don't know how accurate that is, but we do get a lot of typhoons in the Philippines. So, going back to the hotel review or beach resort review, with regards to the gardening and the landscaping, it's very basic and very simple. It is clean and tidy. I did not see one litter, so which I greatly appreciate. But it's very basic. So I understand. I didn't see much flowers, and the Philippines is famous for its bougainvillea. I remember growing up, my mom has a garden in our backyard, and she always had bougainvillea. She always had orchids growing up. But I understand, like, if there's gonna be a typhoon, more than one typhoon every year, it's a lot on the budget to have orchids out here in the outdoor patio. So, yep, I'm just trying to get a nice picture with the stormy weather. They told me to bring an umbrella if I'm gonna check out the outdoor space. They were very nice. The umbrella is free, so don't worry. As you can see, the waters are very rough and choppy. Okay. So Cebu slash Mactan is very different from Boracay, which is a world famous beach resort. Boracay, there's long, strips of walkable beach sand. I was there when I was in high school or college. I'm sure it has changed over the years, but it's famous because the sand is walkable. It's a long strip of walkable sand. In Mactan, Cebu, it's different. It's sand, 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 and then rocky. So we do have a lot of rocky areas. That's why, we don't have as much beach access compared to Boracay. Again, this is an extension of their outdoor seating space where you can sunbathe if the weather was sunny. I think this part, I'm going to show you a part. It's very similar to France. This is an area where you can put a lock and to symbolize your commitment and love to each other. It's called Seaside Promises. So it's very similar to a tourist attraction in Europe. And this area, this next area that I'm going to show you is really interesting. You'll see that there was a shipping vessel that's accidentally docked here because of a typhoon. It's the MV Diamond Highway. It was docked there accidentally by nature because of a typhoon. And you know, the Philippines is part of the Southeast Asian group of countries, but we are the first country to be affected by any typhoons that is formed or developed in the Pacific Ocean. And if you read a lot of books about the Second World War, like I do, that is one of the reasons why the United States decided to give us our national independence after occupying us for almost 50 years. It's not because they just wanted to give it to us. They gave it to us because it was very expensive to maintain the Philippines as a country. Every time there was a typhoon, and we know there's more than one typhoon, they had to repair road work, buildings, all kinds of structures all over a country, and that's really expensive. And at that time, America was just getting over the depression. So it was also expensive for them. Another reason why they decided to give us our national independence, and honestly, this should be discussed in our curriculum for, high school students in the Philippines, is that the coastline of our country is larger than the coastline of the United States mainland. So if we stay as an American territory, the entire US Navy is going to be dedicated to defending our country, which is again expensive. So, the Philippines was an American territory for almost 50 years, and it did help propel our country into, a better era. But those were the real reasons why they gave us one of the real reasons why they gave us our independence. And I wish this was discussed when I was going to high school in the Philippines. I discovered this on my own because I like to read a bunch of history books. So going back to my video, this is the end of the East Wing. I'm gonna go back to the restaurant. So that's it for today's episode. I wanted to go swimming with you guys, but as you can see, it's raining hard right now. And according to the weather report, it's going to be raining hard the entire week. So it's a good thing I'm flying back to Texas tomorrow. Today is my last day here in the Philippines for my summer vacation. And I want to thank all my friends, my cousins, my relatives for making me feel welcome and for taking time out of their busy lives and spending time with me for my summer vacation. So I just want to give a shout out to all my friends, my family, my cousins, and my relatives here in the Philippines, in Cebu, and in Dipolog, in Mindanao. So that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and click on the like and subscribe button. Other than that, I'll see you guys back in Texas.